Hi! This video tutorial, Getting Started with Libby, is presented by the Livingston Public Library in Livingston, New Jersey. The Libby app provides free online access for library card holders to our library's ebooks, audiobooks, and digital magazines from the OverDrive database. The Libby app and the OverDrive website offer the same collection of titles that you can borrow. Topics covered in this tutorial include ways to access Libby, setting up an account, navigating Libby, borrowing titles, waitlists and hold requests, and settings, email, and notifications. Ways to access Libby. If you plan to read using your smartphones or tablets, you need to download the Libby app from your device's app store. If you plan to read using desktops, laptops, Chromebooks, and other devices with access to an internet browser, you can simply use your preferred web browsers and visit the following sites in order to get to Libby. Go directly to libbyapp.com or via our website, livingstonlibrary.org. If you plan to read on your Kindle, check for updates on the Libby Help Getting Started pages on the libbyapp.com website for instructions on Kindle devices. The process for web browser-enabled Kindles is currently different from primarily ebook reader Kindles. If you plan to read on your Kindle Fire, which has web browser capability and allows the installation of apps, follow the help pages specific instructions on how to install and use the Libby app on your Kindle Fire device. If you plan to read on a primarily ebook reader Kindle device, like the Paperwhite, the process is different. For these ebook readers, you will need to access Libby on a non-Kindle device first to manage your account, loans, and holds before sending the book to your Kindle device. More on this later. Let's set up your account. First, you will need a valid Livingston library card. Next, find our library either by our zip code 07039 or by our town name Livingston or via BCCLS. Our library subscribes to Libby by OverDrive through the Bergen County Cooperative Library System. Next, enter your library card number, all 14 digits, no spaces, then sign in. And you're logged in. Here you'll see your card stats and privileges. This card shows you're allowed a max of 5 loans, 5 holds, currently with 0 borrowed and 0 titles requested. Click Next to complete the setup for this library card. You can set your Kindle defaults later. If you'll only sometimes use your Kindle to read and sometimes use your phone or sometimes your laptop, press Skip. You can now start borrowing. Before we do that, let's first discuss what these navigation icons at the bottom of the screen mean. Use the magnifying glass icon to search for titles, this building icon to browse the library collection, the options icon to access the menu. The menu has options to manage notifications, add and manage other library systems, add and manage your library cards, get help and support, and change your account settings. Click on this books icon to access your bookshelf where you can manage your loans or borrowed books, your holds or requested titles with waitlists, and your tags that you can customize. This time icon is for your timeline, which shows your reading history, your activity on this particular device, and your reading journey. Now let's borrow a book. You can use a search function to find specific titles or subjects, or you can use these easy buttons up here to browse. Let's try popular titles and borrow, or this icon shows you can check this out right now. Place hold means there's a waitlist for this title. This entry is for an ebook format, while this entry with the earbuds icon indicates an audiobook with 12 hours listening time. For magazine series, the titles are listed by issue date. Let's get this ebook. To borrow, click on any of these word or icon links. This will bring you to a screen presenting the title, the loan period, the card you are using, and remember you can set up multiple cards and library systems on this app, and your card's loans and hold stats. Confirm the checkout and you have borrowed the title. This book will now be on your shelf. Let's start reading. Open the book and you will be presented with reading options. What you choose at this point will lock in how you will be reading the remainder of the book. If you click on the Libby This App link, it will set the book to the Libby interface and you can start reading right away. To clarify, if you have a Kindle Fire and you have the Libby app installed in your device, you should choose the Libby app option in order to be able to read right away using the Libby app interface. However, for this example, let's assume you are going to use an ebook reader like a Kindle Paperwhite to read this book. You should then choose the Kindle option. Again, check the Libby help pages in case there are changes or updates regarding Kindle devices. For the Kindle option, there are some extra steps after checkout. You will need to claim the book by signing in to the Amazon account tied to your Kindle. Within Amazon, you will be prompted to verify the specific Kindle device where the book will be sent. You might have many, or you may have given Kindles as gifts using this Amazon account, so you need to send it to the correct device. Then get the library book. An Amazon sample screen is shown for claiming and sending the book to your Kindle. Okay, let's take a look at our bookshelf. We have 2 borrowed titles on your loan shelf, showing the reading options chosen for the titles. The books get returned automatically at the end of the loan period. You don't have to do anything to return the book, but just in case, you can use this option, Manage Loan, which allows you to manually return it early, renew the loan if possible, or be placed on the waitlist to have another turn. These cloud icons up here allow you to download the titles, read offline, and also remove downloads, but only if you're on the Libby app on your smartphones and tablets. You can manage your app's download preferences to only download when connected to Wi-Fi. Do this by going to the menu, Settings, and the Change Download Rules option. Keep in mind that you cannot download for offline use if you're using web browsers on computers. Let's talk about waitlists and hold requests. This title in audiobook format has a waitlist. Clicking on the words Place Hold or this icon link will display the approximate wait times, stats on the total copies, and stats per copy. If these wait times work for you, then place a hold request to get on the wait list. If you haven't set an email for this account, you will need to provide one in your account settings to get notifications. Now, let's check your shelf and go to your holds to see your place in line for this title. If you no longer need this title or would like to have it at a later date, there is a link to manage this hold request. You can cancel or suspend your request. To suspend, just slide the bar, then confirm by pressing the Update Hold button. You'll see a confirmation on your hold shelf as well. To make changes to your settings, email, and notifications, click on the Options icon, then choose Settings, then Manage Notifications to get to the panel of Preferences. Note that there is a link somewhere here to change your email address like so. And now you're ready for Libby. And this concludes our video on getting started with Libby. Thank you for watching. My name is Janea and see you at the next tutorial.